Well, what it do, scavengers? How's everybody doing today? Well, as y'all can see, I've been busy here working on my horde. It's gonna take forever. But anyways, I just wanted to pop in and say thank you to everyone for all the subscribers out there. We just hit the 300K mark, 300,000 subscribers. That is unreal. So this episode is dedicated to all of you, all the subscribers out there. Y'all are totally amazing. Without y'all, there would be no Mike the Scavenger. There's no y'all are the key to my success. That is absolutely true. It's amazing to me. A few years ago, I was sitting in a cubicle at work, really not all that happy. I mean, had a job, had stability, that kind of thing, but knew that I could do more, I guess you could say, and just kind of got on there, Googled how to make extra money, and there was a handful of things, but the one thing that was that popped out and stood out the most to me was make a YouTube channel. I'm like, I didn't even really know that you could make, this was a few years ago. I didn't even really know people were actually making money off of, you could make money off of YouTube. I knew like the big celebrities and musicians that had music videos and stuff, they made money and stuff, but I didn't know like regular average Joes could make money. That just shows how out of touch I was. So, I kind of was interested in that, and then so I started looking up how to make a YouTube channel, and then they were talking about, you got to be interesting, have topics, things that, people are interested in and want to come back for, and I really couldn't quite figure out, because, not a whole lot interesting, whatever, so I kind of was looking around on YouTube, and then I found a channel by a guy named The Almighty, where he was diving in rivers, finding stuff on the bottom, phones, keys. I mean, he sometimes finds half of an Apple store, which is a bit odd, but to each his own. And I'm like, oh my gosh, because I grew up as a little kid. We spent a lot of time in the Texas Hill Country, up on the Guadalupe River, that kind of thing, in Comal County, and I saw this guy in the river finding stuff, and I'm like, I've been doing this since like, the early 90s, when I was just, just a little kid. And then find out that this guy, he's got millions of subscribers, making tons of money. And I'm like, holy cow. So, that's what I originally started the channel out was. But the only problem is I live in Houston, and our rivers and streams here are absolutely disgusting. I mean, we have the Brazos River to the west, which is all mud bottom. A little bit further, you have the Colorado River, same thing, all mud bottom. To the east, San Jacinto, all that river, all that over there, it's all disgusting. So in order to get to pretty rivers, you have to drive 2.5, 3 hours. And I didn't realize, to make any kind of decent, substantial money on YouTube, you got to pump out multiple videos a week. I mean, it's not like you could just pump out one video a month and, make decent cash. You really gotta put in some work. And so I, started out with a couple of river videos, and we weren't all that popular. Had a few subscribers, and from it, a couple people said they enjoyed it or whatever. But I mean, it just wasn't it, And then at the end of that summer, I was just kind of looking around. I'm like, well, what else can I do? And the wife and I at the time, we had all this furniture stuff. Like, we were going around, driving around, picking up furniture that people would toss out on the curb. And, we would upcycle them, resell them, refinish, paint them, that kind of stuff, make a few extra bucks on the side, and that's why we have a little furniture thing. And, I started being in the oil field, working in the oil field. I did a lot of driving around town and, to all these places, deliveries, pickups, that kind of stuff. And I noticed that, they were tossing out all kinds of stuff, these big dumpsters full of stuff. And so, one day I just, was sitting around. I'm like, well, why don't I try dumpster diving? And I looked up on YouTube dumpster diving, and there weren't a whole lot of channels at the time. One of the first channels to pop up was a guy named or actually at the time his name was Scrap Vulture. I think he's Vid Vulture now. And I was just curious how he was doing it. because it was the first channel that popped up. And then, you know, I just saw what he was doing, rolling around on his moped, camera strapped to the head. I'm like, I could totally do that, you know. Looked a few more channels. There's a Scrap and Pallet Man, and I'm like, I could totally do what these guys are doing. And being like where I live, there's like, I mean, there's there's no shortage of dumpsters or people tossing out stuff. So, you know, one morning got up and you know, put the camera on. This was on weekends. This was when I still had my full-time job. And, you know, so I get up early Saturday morning, went out and just kind of just pilfered around the dumpsters. I was really looking for like furniture and resale stuff. And I mean, those first couple of videos, I mean, I got screamed at. I got screamed at big time. I mean, I passed up all kinds of really good stuff because I didn't really know what I was doing. I knew nothing about scrapping when I first started this channel, not a single thing other than there's a place on the other side of town people bring their, you know, refrigerators and their microwaves to. I didn't know the difference in, you know, wires. And I mean, I knew what copper was, you know, I knew there was aluminum, but I didn't know there's different grades of aluminum. Well, bottom line is I had no idea that there was the that you could actually make like legitimate money in scrapping. And so, like I said, those first couple of videos I definitely got screamed at, and it was through the first, you know, probably 6 to 8 months that I started learning about scrapping, learning about different metals, and learning how to make money. And then with that, you know, I just kept at it. You know, every weekend I just get up 4 o'clock in the morning, Saturday, Sunday, just go out there and just bang it out. And then, you know, the channel, it just started to grow. People enjoyed the videos. I enjoyed making them, and it just kind of turned into what it is today. And it's totally amazing. It's totally amazing. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for being there, subscribing, you know, all the feedback for sure. I've learned a lot with the you know, all the comments, people, you know, chiming in. I've learned a lot about scrapping, a lot about what things are worth, this and that. And I mean, it's truly been a blessing, guys. And I just want to say thank y'all so much for being there, sticking with me through the good and the bad. Like I said, you know, in the beginning there was golly, I remember one comment in particular, and it stuck with me. Somebody chimed in and it's like, oh, you'll never make it, this channel will never make it, you're terrible, blah, blah. And it, you know, and to see that it's kind of blossomed into what it is. And, you know, my channel is 100% authentic. I've never staged anything. I've never bought any subscribers. I've never bought any views. I've never bought any likes. I've never paid any money to have like my videos pop up first in Google search. I've never done any of that. This has been completely organic and grown strictly from you guys, the fans. It's been amazing. But anyways, so yeah, just want to say thank you guys so much. 300,000 is unbelievable, totally unbelievable. Hopefully I can, you know, keep my youthfulness and my fitness, and you know, continue doing this for as long as I possibly can. You know, I dread the day that comes when I can't climb in and out of these dumpsters anymore. And you know, hopefully by then something will have evolved, and you know, the channel's kind of, you know, gone into what it, you know, wherever the wind blows or takes it, if you will. But yeah, so anyways, well, as y'all can see, I've got some serious work going on here. Got to get to it. And I am putting a little time-lapse video together for it. But I mean, like literally this right here, this little bit, I mean, it's heavy. It's heavy. Brass right there. That took me about 2 hours. 2 hours just to do that. This whole bucket is probably going to take 8 to 10 hours. It's insane. So, you know, I'm a glutton for punishment. So I'm just going to keep banging at it. I'm not going to sit and just bang it away all at one time. I'll do it as I have the time to do it. You know, and then hopefully at the end of the day, we do get, you know, we get some money. Hopefully we get a few $100. I'm hoping it'd be worth something like that. But anyways, once again, guys, thank y'all so much for the whole experience with the YouTube thing. It's been amazing. It's been absolutely amazing. It's allowed me to, you know, really, you know, open my wings and, you know, be me in my own environment, my own setting. Digging the trash is something that, you know, I started doing as a little kid. I remember when the neighbors would move out, the big old piles of stuff, I was always curious what's in them. I think my mom said when we were really little, She caught me digging in the dumpster at an apartment complex, pulling out dirty magazines. So yeah, I've been doing the the scavenging thing since I was a little kid. Wasn't until recently that I put it on film and people actually enjoyed watching it. So thank you guys so much. Hopefully we get 300 more subscribers, or 300,000 more subscribers. Maybe more, hopefully more. That would be amazing. So, but alrighty guys, thank y'all so much. Y'all take care. As always, be safe. We're gonna try to get out there and hit it ASAP. They've got something, they say, a slight possibility of something brewing in the Gulf now. So the next couple days, there's some heavy rain in the forecast, but we'll try to get something for you guys. But until then, thank y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't wait till we hit 500,000, baby. Yeah.